What if you violate a custody order by accident? This can happen when maybe somebody makes a mistake about pickup or drop-off times. Some parenting plan schedules are very complicated, and you literally need an app or a calendar to keep track of where the child's supposed to be on a given day. It really depends. It's very fact-specific, but it's going to go to what is your history of doing what you're supposed to do, or do you have a history of violating your parenting plan agreement and not abiding by custody orders? Isolated mistakes are not going to land you in hot water. No one's perfect. But if you are consistently violating it and claiming a mistake, that's going to be harder to defend. And another word of warning, custody plans exist because they are legally enforceable documents governed by contract law. If you are violating that plan, what can happen to you is that the other parent calls the police on you and there's a court order about where that child's supposed to be. You can put yourself in a position for getting arrested for custodial interference, which is an act of domestic violence. So if you are confused about how to interpret your parenting plan, because it is a contract and it's governed by contract law, you would be best served by defaulting to what is in your child's best interest in that moment. So rather than having the police have to come scoop up your child from you and take them to the other parent, maybe that's a situation where you relent and you contact counsel to get guidance on what your parenting plan says, and maybe seek modification or some tweaks to that parenting plan through mediation so that there's clarity moving forward. But you're going to err on the side of making sure that your child is not in a traumatic or dangerous situation, because the court is going to consider more than just the black letter of what happened. They're going to consider the entire circumstance. And if you put your kids in a bad situation, that is something a judge is going to hold against you.